Are you ready to learn, explore, discover, and have fun while watching? Come and join us as we bring you more learnings and ideas to share. I'm Teacher Calai, and welcome to my channel. Hi there! Before we begin this lesson, first have a recall on the lesson that you definitely have taken up, which is about composing clear and coherent sentences using appropriate grammatical structures such as adverb of place and time. Using appropriate grammatical structure is an important skill in writing. On the other hand, one skill you can develop as a reader, listener, and viewer is taking down relevant notes. Taking down relevant notes is very important. It gives a clear picture of what the author wants to convey. It also helps you to have a better understanding of the details and ideas of the selection or even a story. Noting down is useful to get the key information. It makes you retain, remember, recite, and recall relevant information. There are two main reasons why note-taking is important. First, when you are reading or listening, taking notes helps you think. In order to take notes, to write something functional, you must understand the text. Second, notes help you to maintain a permanent record of what you have read or listened to. Here are things to remember in noting down. First, don't write every single word you hear. Second, highlight only the keywords. Third, note down words or expressions that the speaker repeats more than twice. These are important. Fourth, stick to short phrases or bullet points. And fifth, have your own personal abbreviation for words to save time and effort on your part. Note-taking is the practice of writing down or otherwise recording key points of information. Taking notes is an active way of organizing and condensing or reducing information you have gathered from various materials. Here are some things for you to remember when taking notes. First, record the facts you want to take. Second, write only one piece of information. Third, record the information in your own words. Fourth, put quotation marks around the quotation you want to copy. And last, write all sources you use on another sheet of paper. Now let's have this activity. You are going to read the selection below and analyze how to note relevant information from the text. Robinson Crusoe was in the 4th year on the island, but he had never forgotten the glimpse of land he had seen 2 years before while he was exploring the western shore. His home was built. His crops were growing well. Robinson had time to think about the voyage to the mysterious land across the sea. Perhaps it just might lead to another escape for him. So Robinson decided to build a boat. He remembered that natives in Brazil had made canoes from the trunks of large trees, so he would try it. He found a certain large tree whose trunk was 6 feet thick. It took him 20 days just to chop the branches. Then he spent a month shaping the bottom so it would float, and 3 months clearing out. At the moment of 5 months, Robinson had a boat. It was big enough to carry 35 men. He was delighted with his work, but he hadn't considered before how he would keep his boat to water. This is an excerpt from Robinson Crusoe. Now look at the example how we take down relevant information from the selection that we heard. Now let us try to have another practice. Read the news article entitled Ecology Club Finds Gold in Garbage. Then using the examples, take note the important facts and other quotations you may find in the article. Ecology Club finds gold in garbage.
Good morning. This is the Great Discovery Integrated School News Center. For our News Ecology Club members find in gold in garbage. A group of students from the Ecology Club of Great Discovery Integrated School in Cavite ventured on a project to protect the environment through waste segregation. This was the result of their overnight stay at the Center for Ecozoic Living and Learning or CEL in Silang, Cavite. The Ecology Club members aim to reduce the solid waste generated by students and maintain the cleanliness of their surroundings. We want to help lessen the volume of trash in our school, Shane Frias, the club president, said. Through our club, we will make the GDIS students know the importance of waste segregation, she further explained. They began the project after talking to the students during the General Assembly. The students were made responsible for the segregation in the school canteen and the gym. There were trash bags allotted for biodegradable, non-biodegradable, plastics, and bottles. Club members regularly collected the garbage and sorted them out for disposal. The club earned an initial 8,400 pesos and they projected a bigger amount in the future. When asked about what they would do with their money, they said, "We have no idea yet, but we will coordinate with the Student Coordinating Organization for Humanitarian Projects. If Mother Earth could speak, probably she would say, 'Keep up the good work, kids.'" Here ends our news for today. This is Vincent reporting from GDIS News Center. Good day and God bless.
Now, examine the given example based from the article that you read. Then write your own composition and take down important details or facts and other quotations that you may also find in the article. At this moment, let's have another practice using the other way of taking down notes. Read an excerpt from news item. Using the concept map, take down relevant or significant details that answer the what, the where, and the why of a news article. Do this in your notebook. IMUS opens 584-bed isolation facility to boost fight versus COVID-19. IMUS Cavite. The city government of IMUS has formally opened a new isolation facility that can accommodate 584 patients amid the rising COVID-19 cases that prompted the national government to place Metro Manila and 4 nearby provinces, Bulacan, Cavite, Laguna, and Rizal, under strictest enhanced community quarantine or ECQ from March 29 to April 4. Isa na namang milestone ang ating nakamit sa ating laban kontra COVID-19 sa pagbubukas ng ating bagong isolation facility. We achieved another milestone in our fight against COVID-19 with the opening of our new isolation facility. Imus Mayor Emmanuel Malexi said in a Facebook post after the ribbon-cutting ceremony of the isolation facility in Barangay Palico 4 here on March 28. Malexi said the 5-story, 141-room facility will accept asymptomatic and mild COVID-19 cases in the city. Habang naka-isolate ay makakatanggap ng pagkain, gamot at iba pang medikal na serbisyo ang mga pasyente. Bahagi ito ng pagtugon ng pamahalaang lungsod sa paglobo ng bilang ng COVID-19 cases sa Imus. While they are in the isolation facility, the patients will receive food, medicines, and other medical services. It's part of the city government's response in the surge of COVID-19 cases in Imus, Maliksi said. According to Philippine Information Agency report, the Ospital ng Imus or ONI and the Medical Center Imus or MCI announced their facilities have reached full bed capacity as of March 27. Due to this situation, hospital officials advised the public to seek treatment from other healthcare facilities within the city or in neighboring cities. In his speech during the opening of isolation facility, Maliksi said the city government of Imus, in collaboration with the Department of Health and the City Health Office, has come up with 4 safe measures for the quick and safe administration of the city's COVID-19 vaccination program. The 4 measures include the vaccination site at the ONI, where the official rollout of the vaccination was held, the COVID-19 drive-thru vaccination site at the Robinson's Place of Imus, the on-site COVID-19 vaccination or mobile vaccine clinic, and the upcoming conduct of house-to-house vaccination of residents who are not capable of being physically present at the vaccination centers. After hearing the news, let us try to complete the details by answering the question, the what, the where, and the why. What is the news all about? Where did it happen? And why did it happen? You want more? At this time, let's try to take down relevant notes using the outline that can be seen on the next slide. Ready? The dying cow. Joseph tried to pour the milk down his little cow's throat, but she wouldn't open her jaws. She acted as though she was determined to die. But Joseph was equally determined that she shouldn't die. He sent Steve to the backyard to get him a length of papaya stem. As you know, a papaya stem is a hollow like a pipe or tube. With this feeding tube, Joseph was ready to try to save their baby cow's life. Steve was eager to help, so Joseph ordered him to connect the tube to the bottle. Then the feeding began. The cow fought them with all her tiny strength. Steve finally had his shoulder under the forequarter to lift her, while Joseph forced the tube into her mouth. Their efforts were rewarded. She drank 3 bottles of milk, and they could see that she finally enjoyed them. Now it's time to complete the outline based from the selection read. If you are done, then you may pass it to your teacher. Good luck! And that ends our discussion for this topic. I'm Teacher Calai. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more updated videos and learnings on my channel.